Hey, girly whirlies, I am so sorry for the delay there. I was on Amber's leader call and I've been so unwell since coming back from the content day. Like, I had a presentation to do to actually piece together for you girls, and I've not got round to it. However, I have got my notes, so I will go through it the best that I can. I think I've got COVID. Don't like saying that word, but I genuinely think I've got it. So just bear with me, okay? But if somebody can just send a message in the group chat, let them know that we are now live because I am conscious that we are 7 minutes late. I'll let the girls know just in case there's anybody else that's coming in because it will be good. I've done my notes today and then it's been a bit, yeah, I think everybody's feeling a little bit ropey. They are. Um, this is the thing, big groups get together, and if just one person's ill, it can get passed around really quickly. So I feel like I'm going to throw up, but I'll get through it. Just let the girls know, yes, I'm in, I'm waiting. Delayed. Jumped on Amber's leader call, just letting the girls know I don't want anybody to miss it. Okay, cook. So I've got some good stuff for you anyway that hopefully will get the brain ticking on what you could be doing for month end. Just see whether there's anybody else. Is there anybody else waiting to come in, or is somebody accepting? I don't know what's bloody going on here. You're all right, girlies. Seen a few more of you come in. That's great. Make sure there's nobody waiting. No, nobody waiting. I don't think. Oh yeah, there is. There's 7 waiting. Admit all. Okay, we'll get cracking. Promise. Sorry for the delay. Gosh, I feel like crap. Not good. Oof. I'll try and get through this without throwing up. Nobody wants to see that. Okie dokie. Right. Where's my screen? Because you're definitely not going to be able to see that. Stop share. Oh no. Why is it not opening up? Try that. Bear with me, girlies. It's not letting me share it as a presentation. That's annoying. Oh, great. Great stuff. Document tab. Right, there we go. That might work a little bit better. It's not ideal, but it will do the job. Okay. So we're going to share that page, share that. Here we go. Okay, so ladies, it's the end of month push. Okay. I know what it can be like at the end of the month when you look at your figures. Maybe you're not where you want to be. I want you to know that it's okay. Okay. Bless release. We've still got today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. So Friday is the 31st. So we've got like 3 full days and tonight to get the job done. Okay, that's a good length of time. Couple of things that you could be doing within your organization, those of you that have got teams, is to look through the whole of your organization. So pull up your whole organization, start from the bottom and work your way up. See where people are for promotions, give them a little nudge, give them a little voice note. Might just give them that little nudge over the line to actually do a little bit more. Okay, so that's one of my top tips for those of you that have got small teams, big teams. Maybe you've got a few people in your team. Just that little bit of, push over the line could be the biggest difference from them actually doing anything over the next 4 days. So, sales and sponsorships, obviously, we've got a massive drive for momentum at the moment with this £5 offer. That offer is still on. We want to be first of all, posting about it, getting people on board with it. If there's anybody sat in your messenger that said they're going to join with this £5 offer and they haven't done, we need to make it clear that once this offer, once the 31st comes round and it's the end of the month, that offer is then gone. We're going to be going into the biggest sales season of the year. This offer will not be on in November, so we need to make that clear with anybody that maybe hasn't joined up yet. It's an incredible offer. People joining for a fiver, getting a free Hello Glow. But what I do want to suggest as well is that if you are going to have people joining with this £5 offer, is to always try and upsell. So when I bring anybody in, because I'm a firm believer that that £5 offer is a disservice. It's a disservice for us because people come in and then they do nothing with it. It's like, who do I know mentor? Does nothing for us, really doesn't. And also it gives the new person coming into the business a disservice as well, because they can't really build a solid business, review and recommend business with just one product. They need 3 to 5 products, really. This is a lifestyle opportunity. They need to switch out some of the health and beauty products that they're using right now and switch it in hours. So what I always suggest to anybody that's coming in, and I do send them an email as well, anybody that joins gets the same email that explains, if you've joined and you've not added one of our kits, is to look at our product websites and look at what you're using right now and see what you can switch out to switch in our pharmacy products. Okay, if you brush your teeth, we can show you how to make money. If you wash your hair, we can show you how to make money. If you do get ready with me, makeup look, we can show you how you can turn that into money. If you take wellness products, we can show you how you can make money. That's how you want to be promoting it. Okay, so please don't forget that, and do relay that down to your teams as well. Second is, well, actually, I shouldn't say lock in 3 new team members. It's 4 new team members because we've got the brush offer on, haven't we? So if you lock in 4 team members, it's right, that isn't it? Or is it 3? My head's just gone blank. It's 3, isn't it, this time? It's usually 4. That's why I've written 3. Oh, my brain's not working. Please forgive me, girls. There's a reason why I need to stick to the notes. It's usually 4, but this month it's 3, isn't it? So 3 active team members with 75 PV or more, then you get yourself a brand new sexy cosmetic brush set, and it is beautiful. So please do, I know it's gorgeous and it backs. I love it. Please do look at where you're at, okay? Look in your app. It will tell you how many you've got qualified out of the girls that you've got. Now, if you've got, I mean, I've got 11 women that have joined. I think 4 are qualified and then the rest are not. So I'm going to be messaging the 7 that are not, and I'm going to be helping them get qualified over the next 4 days. That's going to be my main priority, is to lock the team members in and get them locked in with the 75 PV or more. Okay, so you want to be going to those new starters and letting them know about the starter kits if you haven't done already. Let's get them locked in with a starter kit, and if not, 3 to 5 products. What products are you using right now that you can switch out your current brand, put in the pharmacy brand, and let's get them ordering before the month is out, because we want them locked in and loaded, ready to run for 1st of November. I think we all agree. The more that we've got in, this is about a community doing a little bit and having great results. So let's get as many of them locked in with product now before we go into the 1st of November. Yeah. And we know it's coming from the UK warehouse, which 1 to 2 days they're going to have product on the doorstep just in time for the 1st of November. Okay. And girls, I need you. And I'm saying it to the wrong group of girls. This is definitely something that I'm going to mention tomorrow on our midweek full team call, is that we want to be leading by example with our confidence in the brand, confidence in the products that we're promoting, and also the energy that we bring to our social media. We always talk about the 3 E's, don't we? And I'll always keep banging on about it, because sometimes you just need to be reminded. It's emotion, energy with the emotion, energy with your education, energy with your entertainment. Bring it all. You never really know what piece of content is going to be relatable to the people that are watching you. So it's really important that you keep the consistency up, your confidence up, and the 3 E's, high energy, okay? Bring your best self. Bring your best self every single goddamn day. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life, just show up for it, okay? Okay, so the offer, we know, game changing. £5 entry, free Aloe Glow. Fantastic. But remember what I said, don't stop there. 3 to 5 hero products. We need them to have that full experience with the brand. It's going to create the loyalty with the brand, and also they're going to get real results. You know, we always say, let's simplify this business. We share our own testimonials. So they're going to need their own testimonials with these products. So let's make sure they're investing at least £75. Okay?
Yeah.
You all agree with that, yeah? Yeah, we do. I know we do. We bloody do. Yes, we do, Katie. We want them all locked in and loaded. Thank you very much. Okay. And the only way that they're going to be able to sell the products is if they use the products. They're only going to be able to use the products if they invest in the brand. They're only going to be able to create loyalty with the brand if they've got their own experiences, yeah? It's a vicious circle. So even though we'll have women say, I ain't got the money to spend, don't lie to me. Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. Let's dig deep and let's get these products. Let's get these products locked in and ready to go. So, ladies, we all know what this brand represents. This brand represents many things, but ultimately, we're a health and beauty brand. We're a one-stop shop for health, beauty, self-care, and wellness. That's huge. We have over 500 product SKUs. We've got something for everybody, every nick, every problem, health and beauty problem issue that women and men have. We've got something that helps it. Literally. We're so lucky to have a brand and be partnered with this brand that allows us to have all of that. We are also a brand that gives work-life balance. Yeah. Gives women choices, men choices. It allows you to build a healthy income around your current commitments. Again, very different to traditional work. Yeah. Couple of hours a day. Show me a couple of hours a day in your schedule. I can show you how you can make a profit. Literally. Coach Stormy says it best. Get cash from your cosmetics. Get paid from she just uses different words that just it resonates. Do you know what I mean? So girls, do what the successful people are doing. You won't go far wrong. I always say that success definitely leaves clues. You're going to have your own business and body transformations when you're doing what the other people are doing that are having those results and the success. So just remember, ladies, you're not just selling product, you're selling empowerment. Being a part of Millionaire Mastery powered by Pharmacy, you know, you're coming into a business that you're creating wealth. And this is what I want to share with you now is what my wealth framework is. Wealth isn't just financial. And I think once you understand our brand mission, vision, it's going to help you connect with more women that want these things. Okay. So wealth for me is W stands for wisdom. Wisdom is managing your energy, dropping your excuses, learning new skills, all of the things. Okay. Growing your wisdom is a game changer. Leaders stay focused while others slow down. You know, that again, your calm in confidence sells more than pressure ever will. So wisdom, having wisdom, massive for wealth. Two, have you heard this cat? Does it even belong to me? If it's not Maddox, right, that's driving me up the wall, the cat is now driving me up the wall. I'm poorly, babe. Can you give me a moment? I'm also trying to work. Okay. Next is education. I love her. She's gorgeous, but she's winding me up. E is for education. Educate to empower. So show your audience the why behind each product. If you've got your own experience with a product, don't be afraid to share it. Testimonials are what's going to sell the product. Sharing before and afters is what's going to grow the brand. And if you haven't already seen in our Canva, we have got some incredible backdrops for stories and for your social media that you can put in your before and afters that is going to be captivating for the scroll. Okay, if you haven't already seen it, the Millionaire Mastery stuff, get your ass in the Canva, get your bloody before and after pictures put in and downloaded, because we've got them for everything. Your skincare, your collagen, your gut health, your L-carnitine, your weight loss shakes, everything. It's all there designed for you, ready for you before and afters. Okay. So educate. Let's educate more around our products. People are not buying our product, or should I say, not from everybody, but people won't buy your product if they don't see it being of value. People won't see your product or your brand if they are scrolling and it's not captivating. Yeah, it's got to be high resolution, high quality, and impactful. So let's educate to empower women and men to go, do you know what? I need that product. Look at that. I need that. If it's working for Louise, Fahima, Shelley, Becky, it can work for me. Yeah, so we need to get better at educating people around our product. Teach them how to use it as well. If you know how to use it, especially if it's cosmetics, let's be doing the show and tell. What does it do and how does it fit into the life? Yeah, simplicity, streamline is what we want to go down. And obviously, the big one for us is affordability. People are looking for more affordable products. If we keep saying luxurious but affordable, that is again educational. Yeah. A is for alignment. You attract what you embody. Okay. If you wouldn't buy from you today, shift your energy. Speak as the woman who already has the success you're chasing. We said that before. Step into the more successful version of yourself. Get into that alignment, because then you're going to start aligning with that type of woman. Yeah? Instead of where you are right now. Who is it that you want to attract? How and level yourself up to that level and show up as that version. Yeah? I feel like that is why right now, especially on my Instagram, I spend a lot of time on Instagram. I'm getting a lot more interaction, a lot more engagement, a lot more people following. And it's because the alignment's there. They feel connected to me. They see me. They hear me. And that's what I really want you guys to be doing as well. I want you to get to that point where your message of alignment is so strong that you just start to attract that type of woman. The woman that you're putting your content out for is finally going to be able to see you. Yeah, that's where we want to get to. So let's find that alignment. That's going to give you the wealth. It's not always the sales that are the most important. They will come when you get all this locked in. Get the wisdom, get the education, figure out your alignment strategy. L is legacy. Remember, you're not just selling, you're building an impact. And I think we're very lucky because we've got the 1000 Wealthy Women campaign going on. So we're focused on female empowerment and all of that, which is going to help you anyway, because that's impactful. Who doesn't want to be a part of a brand that is promoting body confidence and female empowerment and growing together as a community, being around ambitious women? We're building an impact, not just personal brand and promoting sales. So your sales fund your freedom, your business builds your legacy, your brand builds your legacy. Okay. And just remember, every customer that is influenced by purchasing the product that you've recommended, that's a part of your story. Every teammate that decides to join your organization and puts that trust in you as a mentor, that's a part of your story. You want to be sharing that. There are your testimonials for your mentorship, for your customer service. And that's what's going to create the legacy. The people's lives that you're helping change, either with product or with this opportunity. Helping people create a financial paycheck is so rewarding, girls. I don't think you realize the legacy that you're already creating. You might see it as a small one because we always sort of put legacy as financial, don't we? The inheritance we're going to leave behind for our children and things like that. That's what we create legacy, or we in our minds we think that's legacy. You're already building a legacy with how you show up online. You're already building a legacy because you're helping people change their health, wellness, nutrition, confidence, you know? So just remember that's part of your story, your legacy story. Don't ever forget that you are making a difference in the world that you live in, i.e., your social media platforms. So be proud of that. T is for transformation. Now, this one's a big one for us because I genuinely believe that you don't really realize the transformational journey that you embark being a part of this brand. You don't. You don't realize it until you actually step in. So we want to be sharing our transformational journeys, take people on the journey. Don't be afraid to open yourself up and allow people into the real life of Becky Lee, the real life of Shelley Blundell, the real life of Louise Cooper. Yeah? Let them in. The ups, the downs, the 360s, the catapults, the oh my God moments. Take them through it all. That's what's going to help you. Build the know, like, and trust, but also it's going to help you see how far you've come in this transformational journey. If I didn't document everything that I'd been through, I wouldn't be able to see the memories. And it's funny because you've probably already had this experience, girls, but you'll have people come into your inbox and go, oh my gosh, I remember when you first got started and you had, you was living in that house with damp up the walls and you couldn't afford your gas and electricity and look where you are now. Or, oh my God, look at Leo. I remember when he was just being born and he's now 11, he's going to secondary school. People will then come into my inbox. They want to talk to me and build those solid relationships with me because I've documented my journey, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. You might think that nobody's interested. Trust me, they are. And when you become more successful and more wealthy in all of these aspects, people will be more interested in who you are. Trust me. Authenticity, transformational journeys. Let people in. People want to feel better, look better, live better. Show them your change so they can believe that that change can happen for them. Your story is proof that it can. Your stories, your testimonials, your success journey within the business is proof that they can. Yeah? So share it all. And finally, H is for health, obviously, because if we don't have health, guess what? We don't have nothing. Nothing. I believe that health is the groundwork for anything. No health, you've got nothing. And health is the foundation of wealth. So sell the well-being. Lead with balance. And just remember that your energy becomes your marketing. Okay? So we are extremely, again, lucky because we have got an advance with health. Because health comes in different forms, obviously. We've got self-care. We've got mental health, emotional health, financial health. And we tick all those boxes with our products and with our opportunity. We're very, very lucky that we have a solid foundation to build this business, ladies, without women having to compensate health. And trust me, I've been in brands where it's been dog eat dog, graft, hustle, team no sleep. We don't have that here. It's calm, it's not chaotic, and we build it the way that we want to, and we can build it with balance. And that is unheard of in this industry. So we want to be promoting that. Okay. So if I was going to give you a strategy over the next 4 days, it's to go live every day. Go live every day. Push through to the end of the month. Okay. You don't have to show up and talk about products and your service, but it's about showing up and being relatable, authentic, showing up. And yeah, if you can promote the products and the opportunity in 2 of those 4 days, fantastic. But it's just about showing up, whether it be 5 minute live or a 15 minute live, it really doesn't matter. But click that live button over the next 4 days and let's build those relationships, okay? And also, when you go live, make sure that you're posting before and after, okay? Post a before and after or a story with a call to action. So it's all about building up the algorithm before you go live. I don't know whether you know about this strategy, but it gets seen more. If you post before, anybody that you who sees your post and you're going through the newsfeed, liking and commenting, and you're watching stories and engaging in your stories, what the algorithm does and what social media does is it boosts it out to those people. So if you're wanting somebody to watch your live, do that prior. Yeah. So post before and then post after, either on your social media or in your stories with a call to action. Uh, just regarding something from that live. So post what I tend to do when I go live is I'll post the live link into my stories and say you can catch this on the replay. But then if I've talked about like a product or anything, then I'll post that in my stories as well to sort of just get it out there that little bit more, yeah. So I'll post testimonials, say if it's a product that I've talked about in my live, yeah, and just build your stories up that way. Post before, like and comment before, get that algorithm boosted, then do your live, and then posting your stories with a call to action. Here's the replay. Divert people there, yeah? Because we all know people watch your stories more than anything else. And if you want to post some extra stories in there with testimonials, if it's product related, then definitely do that. Yeah? Next is share your free favorite hero products. I think it's very easy for us to fall into promoting sales. This was one of the things that Amber mentioned in America. They really struggle selling products for full price. We don't want to become a country that are like that. You know, I very, very rarely post about sales anywhere on my social media. You will not see me post a graphic saying buy one, get one free, or I just don't do it. If I have the product and I use the product, then yeah, of course I will. Because I'll get it out and I'll say, for example, the Yellow Glow. Yeah, I'm going to promote the £5 because I take the Yellow Glow every day. I mention it every day. I say, oh, by the way, you can get this Yellow Glow for free if you register for a fiver. But if you don't promote the Yellow Glow and then you start promoting it, then it's cold market selling again. So stay with your hero products, ladies. And if a sale comes on and one of your hero products are in it, fantastic. But you don't want to become known for the woman that just does sales. Yeah. And then it stops people buying from you long term because they're like, I'll just wait until you've got a sale, Louise. Fahima, I'll just wait until you've got a sale on. If that's all you talk about and you just become then a walking billboard, and that's not what we're about. We're about building a brand specific to our niche market. Yeah. So that's something to remember. And it was food for thought when Amber said that they struggle with selling if they haven't got sales on, which is crazy, right? We don't want to become that brand, not over here anywhere. And then don't forget to message your warm leads, okay, personally. Customers that maybe are sat on the fence haven't purchased yet, let's get them locked in. Anybody that hasn't joined yet, let's get them locked in. So let's be having those conversations. Okay, we've already done that. So, end of month challenge that I've got for you, okay, is I want you to, over the next 4 days, find 3 new women to join your team. Join our community. join our brand, whichever way you promote. Follow up with your leads. So your messenger needs to become your best friend now over the next 4 days. And lead from the front so your teams duplicate what you're doing. So show up, sell, start promoting some product, and share your story. Okay. Why did you join? What the business has done for you and where you are heading. I want you to share your story, ladies, in the hope that it influences and impacts your teams to move the needle and do the same. Yeah, that's what we want to do. So find 3 women to join your team, follow up with the leads and lead from the front. Show up, sell, and share your story. That's your end of month challenge. Remember, urgency works. Letting them know there's deadlines works. Feed that back to your teams. People buy when there's energy, time, and when time is a pressure. Create a reason to act now, not later. And tonight is that moment. Remember what I said, 31st, especially for the £5 offer. 31st is when it ends. Once it's gone, it's gone. And for those of you that think that you struggle with sponsoring, this is just going to help you get them in, because it's not, what's the word? It's not a massive investment for them. Okay. Right. So, we don't need to do the mindset stuff, social proof. We've already done that. Okay, so I'm going to do an exclusive event for you on Thursday, okay? This is a sponsoring event for the end of month. I will be doing it live on my Kate Louise Amer on Facebook. I will also be recording it on another platform. I've not decided whether I'm going to be doing it on TikTok or Instagram yet. Probably Instagram. You're going to be able to invite your 3 women to this exclusive event. Obviously, you don't have to stop at 3, but I want you to be sponsoring 3 women in before the month is up. So think of it this way. Eric Worre said it best. If you want 3 people to actually join with substance, how many people do you think you need to talk to? And this all goes on your own experience, how long you've been here, how active you are, all the things. But if I was going to ask you now, so Louise, Cooper, Alan, if you were sponsoring 3 people before midnight, 31st, how many people do you think you'd need to get onto the call?
Oh, you're looking to get at least 10, 20 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's different though. I just wanted to
Yeah.
know what you would say, because if you was brand new into the business and you didn't have a network, you need to speak to a lot more. If you
Mm.
don't go live and you've not built know, like, and trust, you need to speak to a lot more. You need to get a lot more people on the call. So if I said to you, if you worked on getting 10 people a day over the next 4 days, that's 40 people on the call, that would be a nice balance for most of you guys on this call, I would say. Something to think about. Don't have to, but what I'm saying to you is the conversion is there. You need to speak to a lot of people to get the result. Not everybody on the call will join, but the more women that you get watching, the more likelihood you're going to have people clicking on your link and registering. Okay. So this is an exclusive event for the Millionaire Mastery. And it's not going to be like the usual presentation that I do, the proposal. It's going to be more direct to influencers, content creators, business owners. So I'm not talking about, ladies, you going out there and just finding anybody just to come and sit on the call. I want you to go and find those people that you really want to work with, but you've probably not even asked them to join the business yet. Who do you know that's micro influencers, already creating content right now? those people. I know I'm giving you a right challenge. But think of it this way. If you have 20, 30 people, 40 people on the call, and 5 people with substance join your business, that could be game changing for you. Game changing. And this call will be no longer, the Zoom that I'm doing, the live that I'm doing will be no longer than 10 minutes. But it's what I'm going to say that's going to be impactful for these women. And don't forget, they're going to be able to register for £5 and get our gut health product for free. And that's what I'm going to be promoting. Let's just get you in so you've got the link and you can post. But ultimately, we need women of substance coming in ahead of November, going into the busiest sales season. And if I could help all of you get 3 to 5 women in your organization that have got the potential to sell to an audience, that's going to be absolutely life-changing for you. Life-changing.
What time on Thursday, darling?
8:30.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's going to be very specific to those types of women, okay? Women that are already content creating, already probably sharing links in the stories, mini celebrities and things like that. Like, let's just get them on this event, okay? So, this is your moment to expand your network and increase your visibility, okay? And you've got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So the rest of tonight, Wednesday and Thursday, daytime, to speak to as many of these women as you possibly can. I will also mention on this exclusive event is that if any of them do have over 10,000 followers, they'll be able to get our Best of the Brand PR box for free. And I will then be referring them to go back to the person that sent them to the event to send their details so we can get that box sent out. Yeah? Okay. So that's just to give you food for thought. Who have you got on your social media with over 10,000 followers? Let's pack them on this event on Thursday. So keep it simple. All you need to do is let them know you're part of an exclusive live event Thursday at 8:30. You think they'd be perfect for this. Can you send them the details? Short, sweet, simple, okay? You don't need to say anything else. We're promoting a health and beauty brand. This is a very exclusive invite for you. I think you will be perfect for it. Can I send you the details? Done and dusted. It's going to be 10 minutes of your time on Thursday night at 8:30. Yeah? Bish, bash, bosh. And then let me do the rest. So, power of 3. 3 new teammates before the month is up. 3 follow-ups. 3 posts before midnight. Small numbers create massive impact. Just for those of you that get overwhelmed. Okay, I have got literally loads. This is all, a lot of this is for tomorrow. So, end of month checklist, go live every day over the next 4 days. Messenger is your best friend. Post in your stories with product focus, like I said, after your live before, and build your algorithm before. Invite your heavy hitters for Thursday event. Okay. I've said make sure you've got 5 definites as a bare minimum, but listen, ladies, the more that you have on, the better. And celebrate every win, okay? Every single, I'm going to swear then, but I won't. I'll hold it in. It's because I'm ill. Forgive me. But celebrate your wins, girls. I just watched somebody that I love dearly on the American Call in tears. In tears. She's an absolutely incredible leader. And she's feeling disheartened because the teams are not generating. I want to share this right now with you. She's forgetting her power and what she is good at. Like, she's focusing on micromanaging these girls that are just not as serious as her. And she's stopped doing what she's good at to try and raise these girls up and her sales have dropped, the thing that she's good at. And now she's upset because a month hasn't turned out the way that she wanted it to. It made me really upset and emotional on the call because I was like, don't ever forget what you're about and your power. Your personal business should never be affected by your team. If anything, the way that you show up, the way that you sell should inspire them to level up and become just like you. That's the way that it works. You influence them by your energy and the way that you present yourself and the things that you do with your personal business. Don't micromanage, okay? Celebrate your wins and the things that just didn't quite go right. Sit with it and go, right, okay, what could I do better this month? But don't dwell. Yeah, pick yourself up. Remember who you are. Remember who the F you are. And celebrate the small wins, the big wins, and everything, okay? You're all incredible leaders. Don't want you to forget that. I want you to finish the month like the leader you're becoming. Like I said to you before, step into the most successful version of yourself. You've all been there. You know, when you've been at your A game and you're like, you feel like you're untouchable, like you're walking on water. Have you ever felt like that in business where you're like, Jesus Christ, I'm floating through this. This is amazing. Remember that moment. Put yourself back there if you have to remind yourself of what you're freaking capable of. You know, life does have a funny way of throwing us on unexpected shit to knock us off our track. Does every time. But you've got to learn to bounce back. Remember who the F you are and keep on going, okay? You've got everything that you need to go and make it happen, okay? You've got me. I'm here as your support, always. Ill or not, I will show up. And just remember that you have got an incredible gift here with Millionaire Mastery, powered by Pharmacy. You've got a community of ambitious women to lean on as a supportive system, but also a place to bring others in to help them transform too. So don't forget that. Give people the gift. Be confident in the delivery of sharing this opportunity and this community, and let's get after it, okay? So girls, I am going to absolutely, in a second, take a photo because I always forget because I'm a gobshite. But I just want you to know that I'm super proud of you all for everything that you've already achieved this year so far. It's been an incredible year, I would say. But I feel like we're just getting started. Does anybody else feel like that? I feel like we're just kind of tickling the tip. Oh, it sounds awful, that, doesn't it? I feel like we're just gliding the little, just tickling of what we can do here. Dipping the toes in. We're toeing Tinas, just dipping in and dipping out. When we've had our transformations, personal transformations, when we find our inner confidence and all of that, which some of you are, and I've seen it in that room. I remember Kelly Wilson. I remember looking over at me when she had this lovely green, gorgeous, like dress on. And she looked over and she went, are you having a minute? You're taking it all in. That's exactly what I was doing. Because I was looking around the room and I was thinking, I've been a part of her journey for 10 years. Look at that transformation. I've been a part of her journey for 5 years. Look at her transformation. Look at the weight she's lost. Look at the confidence she's got. Look at how, well she's interacting and all the things. And it just made me feel so emotional because I also know that there was a lot of you in the room that didn't feel that transformational part just yet. Let me tell you what you will. You will. If I've got anything to do with it, because the things that I've got planned for 2026 is going to make your eyes water. It's going to make your eyes water. It's very exciting. But I just want you to know that being a part of this community we're going to rub off on each other, okay? If you're not feeling your most confident self, trust me, you will do. Might take 2, 3 events, 2, 3 content days. Who knows? But as long as you're putting your best foot forward and you're actually doing the work that you need to do on yourself and your business, there's no way that it won't happen for you, okay? It's a process. And you've just got to enjoy the transformational process. Yeah? Right, you little buggers. I'm going to go and have some honey. And I'm going to run myself a bath. And I'm going to get an early night, okay? And I will see you all at 8:30 for our midweek momentum call. And then I can promote Thursday night's call to them as well. And we can get as many on that call on Thursday, my live, okay? That will be on Kate Louise Amer, Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to do it on both platforms, okay? Because I know that some influencers are not on Facebook. Some are on Instagram. That's fine. If you guys need me to get another phone, do it on 3 fucking platforms. I will do. Not bothered. But we're going to hit a lot of people on Thursday. I'm ready to impact 1,000 lives. I'm not messing about. Okay? So I want you on this with me, with the challenge. Let's do it. Right. Adios and me gossies. I'm off. Love yous. Toodle pips.